Yo, 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 testing 1, 2. What's going on, chat? Can you hear me? You can't see me yet, but can you hear me? Just starting up the Facebook. And we are live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another stream here on the Pokerstaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. What a special day we got coming up, because Millions Online rolls on, chat. We are here to play. We are here to win. We are here to battle it out in the streets. We played the main event last week, busted about 12 before the money, before day 2, sadly. So we had a real shot. Didn't make it through. However, on Monday, I did make it through in the $215 6 max. So already got my day 2 for tomorrow in the sort of like the weekend millions events, right? Where you play the flight all week and then day 2 is on Monday. We've got that locked up. So today we're going to play the 320 mystery bounty, 55 mystery bounty, the 109 Sunday party, which is a 2-day event. We're going to play the 25-pound satellite, the final phase of it, right, into the PartyPoker tour. So that satellite is going on today, which is very exciting. And everything we can on the felt. So I hope you're all having a great, fantastic Sunday. I'm going to having a great day today and excited to play some poker. So let's just hop right into it. I got to get things sort of framed up. I was guessing where it would be on my screen. There we go. But got a few tournaments started already. So this one is a 109 satellite into the 530. We're going to play the 530 either way, but I'd love to get in on the cheap. So there we go. And this table here is this 55 early mystery bounty. Late registration is closed, so the mystery bounty is actually going to begin here. I think right now. We're going to find out. And then up here we have the 109 Sunday party, which has begun. And we're just going to call with ace-10 suited. Also going to register what will be our main bay as of right now, which is the 320 mystery bounty. There we go. So I'm going to put that in gold. Open up the live hand viewer slot. Sweet. Okay. Great, so a nice starting 4 tables. Satellite is going to take a lot of attention and focus. And just to sort of re-up on what it is that we're doing a little bit later as the intro is coming through for you guys, $215 PLO main event. We want to get in there. The 33 PLO mini main event. We want to get through in there. But those are mystery bounties that start on day 2. So I don't mind late registering. I think that's a good idea. We've got a friend of the stream, Callum, here. What's up, Callum? How you doing, man? 530 and 55 main event and mini main event for the Millions Online. Want to fire both of those. Will be firing both of those today. And again, going to late register those as I can. And try and satellite in on the cheap here. Like try and get into that tournament for significantly cheaper if we can through a satellite. Off to a decent start now, to be honest. Like 7 people get tickets. So, you know, we got a chance already. Hey, B-Car, dropping the 95-month resub. Welcome back to the team, B-Car. Thank you very much. Hearts out in the chat for Rebecca. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boyan Bat Mian Mingen Bayar. Thank you so much, man. What's going on? Says hello on Facebook. Hello, man. Good to see you. We got PSR, who spent the night in the hospital, bro, with, was it a gallbladder attack, gallstone attack, something like that? Bro, I hope you're all right, man. That's painful, really painful. Hope you're okay, dude. And Porto Paul as well. What's up? Be back in 3 minutes. All right. See you then, bro. So, yeah. What else we got going on here today? So, the PLO mains, the No Limit Hold'em mains, maybe the 33 Mini 6 Max Championship as well would be good. There's a PLO 8 6 Max, which sounds fun, but I don't want to play it if I have too many tables. And then also 7 Max Mystery Bounty, which sounds good to me. We're going to shove in the satellite here. Okay, sweet. So that's kind of the plan. I don't think there's anything we need to register this hour except for additional satellites. As the mystery bounty begins in this tournament, we are starting kind of on the shorter side, which is not super smart, but, you know, c'est la vie. It is what it is. We're here, you know? Today has sucked, so I need you to win a tournament. PSR, bro. I'm really sorry that today sucked, man. That sounds so painful. Hey, Jimmy, well done winning the Birmingham package. Thank you so much, Patrick. Appreciate it, man. I have a chance to win another package today, and I would use that for the final event of the year as well. But yeah, we did win a Birmingham package. We're going to play those highlights on break too, so pretty good vibes, I think. Full to 6-7 of hearts. In fact, Rebecca, it might be useful to highlight that to Lori and the Party Poker team, because we do have that highlight that just came out on winning that package. So that might be interesting and useful for them for promoting Birmingham. So let's go for a c-bet here in the 320 with our open-ender. We take it down. You know what I bought this week, chat? Was the Meta glasses. I haven't tried them yet, but I did buy them this week, and I'm hoping that they'll be useful for creating poker content. You know, like when I played the Party Poker Tour. Just, I think filming from the eyes might be a really useful, might just be a useful vertical for like filming poker content. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't know. Do you guys watch any content from people that use the Meta glasses for filming? I'm gonna try. We will try. It'll be an experiment this time to see sort of how effective this content creation is. So we raise it up with ace king, get a call from Callum, and the flop is king jack 6. Gonna go for a bet for value, not too big. Our hand is good. It's a hand that can get multiple streets of value as well. There's a few things that could check raise here from Callum, though. We get a call. 10 on the turn. Not the best turn, right? Hands like king jack and king 10 and jack 10 and queen 9 suited and ace queen offsuit just made 2 pair. Also going to be tough to get 3 streets of value from a jack now or a king, because the board has gotten scarier. So I'm going to check here. 4 on the end is decent. So now we just have to decide on the river whether we want to call or not. And I think we probably will call on the river, in that Callum could bet a worse king here. Probably small. He wouldn't choose to bet a worse king large. 13-5. I think we want to call for this. I do think a decent amount of the time we're going to see like king 10 or jack 10, right? But we're getting 3-1 odds. We need ace king to be the best hand 1 in 4 times, which it's going to be. So we call, and we beat a bluff against 10-7. Take it down. Callum, cheeky Callum, man, trying to get the float in against us. No dice, brother. Not today, Callum. Not today, man. The satellite, we're going to fold to the jam. Yeah, let's focus a bit more on this this satellite here. Thanks for the good luck, Porto Paul. Doing okay. I'm on some great pain meds. Fair enough, bro. Man, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. That is brutal. Jack 8 is not great, but I think worth a steal if it folds to us again. Half the field gets paid, and we have 7 blinds. So to take the fold equity and hopefully pick up an extra 2 blinds would be big. Matthias can sort of ruin that right now if they want to, though. So let's see. But they fold, so we are going to take the shove. Snap by ace 5, which is definitely a bad call. Not worth it to risk, in that they just had to take this, what, 55-45 to knock themselves down to 10,000 chips. it's just not worth it in their view. You saw me fold ace-5 against the small blind. So I don't think that is right. I mean, unless I'm really wrong about the math there, but I think it's too wide. It's bad news for us in that if they're calling too wide, it means we need to tighten up and probably not shove that hand, right? But yeah, c'est la vie, you know? Hey, Callum. Hey, how's it going? Good, man. Going well. How about yourself? How's life, dude? It's been a good week. What happened this week? My sister had a birthday, and she lives in Montreal now, so we went out for her birthday and went to the ballet as well, which was it was great, honestly. The ballet was awesome. I really loved it. And going out was a lot of fun, too. But there was a hangover to pay for, definitely. Hit it pretty hard. So in some ways, still recovering from that. And then yesterday I had a book club. We read Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, my first ever Jane Austen book. I liked it. I was melancholy about it in some ways, in that I found it a bit of a grind to get through. Like, I struggled to sort of force myself to read it, but at the end of the novel, I think there's a lot of valuable stuff in it. So on the whole, I found it a valuable experience. And I was supposed to go to a gig last night. I was supposed to go to a little concert. And when I was biking over there, I got hit in the mouth by a wasp. Hit on the lip by a wasp. And it caused me to freak out a little bit. And so I just canceled and didn't go to the gig and then biked home. And then went to bed. So yeah, just a little intense experience with a wasp last night, but it's okay. It is what it is. This is not what you want to see when you squeeze with kings in a three-way pot. Caldemus, I did actually think this was you. Is this not you, Callum? This is you, right? In the 320? I don't know for sure because I forget your last name, so I just assumed this was you. I could be very wrong. We fold here. We lose with the kings. Do you want to jam king deuce suited? I don't think so. Good luck today, Jamie. Hey, Jim Lad, what's up, man? Thank you. Appreciate it. Is Matt going to Birmingham? He is. Yes. He is going to Birmingham, and I can't wait, dude. It's coming up. It's not long away. What's the 14th today? It starts on the 11th, so we have 1, 2, 3 more Sundays, and then we outie. See you in Birmingham. It'll be fun. Angry Fluff in the house. What's up, Angry Fluff? How are you? Thanks, man. Yeah, things are good. Things are good. Happy, man. Happy. And Montreal's been amazing this September as well. It's 23 degrees outside today, you guys, which is so nice for mid-September. Just happy vibes. Oops. Mystery Bounty. Ace-4 suited. I guess I'm going to try and steal here. It's really not a move we're going to make often. The 8s we're going to reshove over this because I think it's worth it to try and pick up the chips. We're 4-14, right? 7 get a seat. So half the field gets a seat. We are going to have to run out cards against this 1.3 big blinds, but we should have pretty decent odds with the 8s, I would think. Eights against ace-8. Pretty good lineup. Good start. Great turn. Ship it, Dottie. Let's go. 12,000 chips coming our way. It doesn't lock up a seat or anything, of course, but we are in a decent spot here. We're in 3rd place, actually, with 13 left, so. Hold ace-king earlier in a satellite bag to 22 carnival ticket. Let's go, dude. Nice. Deuce 6 is not it. Oh, you know what else I did this week, chat? Which actually took quite a lot of time. I forgot this started this week. I started French tutoring, chat. French tutoring. So most of you know, but if you don't, I live in Montreal. Montreal is a city in Quebec, which is a primarily French-speaking province in Canada. I'd say about 85% of the province speaks French as their primary language. A lot of them also speak English, but it's their secondary language. The primary language of use is French. So I've been trying to sort of pick it up as much as I could over the last couple of years. And, you know, using apps like Duolingo, of course, and just like trying to pick up little lessons here and there. I took a course at YMCA, like an introductory course, which got me up to, you know, a higher level than I was before. But I kind of got a little stuck there. And to take the next step, I was like, I think I need some one-on-one tutoring, you know, to get me a little bit more conversational. So I found a tutor online. His name's Constantin. And we're doing about 6 hours a week. 3 times a week, 2 hours a day is the plan. And so, yeah, it's quite a lot of French compared to what I've been doing. This is going to be a jam, I think. Yeah. We're 4 of 11. 7 get a seat. Toby George has to call really tight. That's terrible, bro. What are we doing here? What are we doing, Toby? This is satellite, bro. You can't call with Jack 8. See, this is the problem with this is what makes satellite so difficult. Oh, that is a gem for 40 blinds. Bizarre. Is that if people call too wide, then you need to shove tighter, right? Like you're against players that know what they're doing, you can shove really wide because they can't call. But if they don't know what they're doing, then you have to shove tight because you can't put yourself at risk. So what the hell? But we're 2 of 10, so you know, it seems okay. Aces, we 3-bet, get 4-bet from Ellie Jones. I should just call. I suspect we'll be all in on the flop either way and let their bluffs be bluffing, you know? Nice. Okay. So anyways, yeah. About 6 hours a week, and probably 5 hours of that is like conversational or whatever, right? So it's a pretty decent amount of time to be practicing French, but I would like to make poker content in French. As well as like it would help me out in the city, you know. But so yeah, that's a lot. If anyone in the chats, primary language, how would you say that? First, le premier langue est français. You can vous can parler avec moi en français. Anytime. So yeah, I don't know. That's exciting. I'm happy with that. I mean, it's like at 10 in the morning usually, so there's never any sort of poker going on or things that are happening. So I just have time to do it at that slot of the day. So yeah, I'm excited about it. And I found that like I made big gains in those first 6 hours already, you know, just a lot more comfortable. That's not me. I'm Callum Williams. Ah, okay. I feel like I knew that. All right, different Callum. Dusty Truth Poker, what's up, man? Good luck, bro. Take him down. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Wow. This is pretty awkward. Yeah, probably fast play here. It's uncomfortable, but I think this barrel range is going to contain a lot of spade draws, straight draws. I don't think we should fold top pair. So I get it all in, but I'm not 100% sure that's right for sure. Like, could be wrong in some way. Celsius or Fahrenheit? Celsius. Yeah, 23 Celsius. Hopefully. Hi, bro. Mongolia watching. Thanks, man. What's going on? You know, this week I actually got some stats together and sent it into PartyPoker because our contract is up at the end of December. So hoping to have discussions about, you know, what the future looks like for myself and for Matt and for Rebecca, etc. So anyways, I was putting some stats together, and the stats are pretty consistent, right? Like Facebook and YouTube and Twitch are all very similar in terms of the ages of people that are watching, the gender of people that are watching, the countries that people are watching from. The one exception of like where a platform has a significant bias is Facebook, and it's Mongolia. For some reason, dude, both Matt and I have like a really large Mongolian poker player following, and I don't know how that happened, but with pleasure to have all of you here, man. Listening to your wasp story, there's a lot of news in Ireland now as the Asian hornets have been spotted in Ireland, which is a bit of a worry for the bees in Ireland. Yeah, not good. Not good, man. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Wasps are just so brutal. I mean, they're okay, but like, I definitely have a bit of a phobia of like reacting to a sting, you know? So it was, you know, I was biking and it was mostly dark, but I got hit in the mouth and I could like feel the legs on my lip. And then I started to sort of like hyper focus on it and freak out a bit. So yeah, dude, just kind of ruined my chance at the gig, but it is what it is. C'est la vie. Next time it happens. The Wasps are terrible right now in Montreal, but they're not very aggressive. Because it's late in the season, right? Like, they'll all die when the frost comes, but... Or what do they do? Do they hibernate? I don't know what the Wasps do, man, to be honest. It sucks we lose to 4-8 here. What was my bounty? 1250. Okay. But yeah, there's a ton of them, right? Like the wasps are absolutely everywhere. So it makes it so like sitting outside isn't actually even fun at the moment. But I wonder if blondes have more fun. I think so, bro. I think they do. Yeah, I did get a haircut this week too. What do you think, chat? I like it. I think it's kind of cool. I'm a fan of it. I like dyeing it, dude. I'm surprised how well it suits me, actually. I think I prefer it to the dark hair. East Jack, we're on the soft bubble of the satellite. We need 2 to bust, which means there's no point in calling an all-in with this hand. But we don't actually have a seat. So against a limp, I would shove. Against a min-raise, I would shove as well. Because, like, 7th place has 27,000, has 9 blinds. So they're 4 blinds ahead of us. 7th place, right? We are not at the like lock up the seat stage yet. So, but Matthias shoves all in, and there's just no point in calling here. There's just no point. Jamie, your French needs work. C'est vrai. C'est vrai. C'est beaucoup vrai. Mon français est pas bon, mais j'utilise mon français chaque jour et je prends le français un petit peu. Donc, c'est OK. J'aimerais parler le français. Et je voudrais... make le vidéo au poker en français one day. Le mois prochain, après l'étude français, I'll be better. Ace 10, we're going to shove here. Evening from Birmingham, UK. Well done, Spursy. Let's go, dude. Spurs crushing West Ham. Destroying West Ham. Oh, you'll love to see it, dude. You do love to see it. Very excited to see how Spurs are in form. And they play on Tuesday. Big match Tuesday. It's not a huge match, but it's, you know, it's the Champions League. We got our ticket. There it is. 5:30 ticket secured. I don't know how someone busted there because there was no one really short, but it happened. So we've got our ticket into the 5:30 main event. If I'm auto-registered, I'm going to unregister just so I can late reg a bit. And I am. So I'm going to unregister. Okay, so we can late reg. Perfect. So that's good. What else do we have going on right now? We can play the mini 6-max. It's not like a high stakes tournament, but it's the same time as the day 2 of the other one tomorrow. So we might as well flick it in for fun. We'll put that on table 2. Just for a little bit of banter, perhaps. And it's just a freeze out. Yeah, nice. All right, what else? What else we got here, man? Let me pull over the lobby so I can more easily see it. Normand opens. We could 3-bet 8s, but the stacks are quite awkward to do so. So the PLO main events, 33 and 215, but they're so long in late reg, I don't want to play them yet, to be honest. There's a 109 bounty, like small field, which might fire after the break. And then the main event and the mini main event and the PLO 8. Could actually play the PLO 8 knockout. I mean, I'm not good, but it would be fun. So, all right. That's cool. We're chilling, bro. I'm going to reg this 109 and maybe play the PLO 8. I just feel, dude, it's been years since I've actually even played it. I've got to be so terrible at the game, but whatever. Can you explain more in the Birmingham package that you won? What is included in the package? So it's a 1,000 pound package total, Lark 70. 500 pounds is your buy-in to the main event, and then 500 pounds gets added to your poker account for expenses to get there, however you may need to get there by flight or train or car or bus or whatever. So yeah, that's it. 1,000 pounds is the package. I'm from Brazil. If you do poker content in French, I'm going to be so lost, but good luck in your journey. I'm not going to stream in French, but I wouldn't mind like making some poker videos in French for sure. I think we have to fold here on the river. Definitely wouldn't mind making some videos in French, and then also if people ask questions in French, I don't mind answering in French as well. But no, it's not like you know, English is the primary language of most content online. I'm going to continue making content in, you know, in my own first language. It would just be nice to add some, I think, right? I think. It'd be fun. Man, I'm excited for Birmingham. I got to book some stuff this week, though. Raising a 3-bet, we're going to fold. Hey, sub height. Grant Wheeler, good to see you back at the felt. Good luck today. Thank you so much, Grant. Appreciate it, man. It's good to be here, bro. Having a great time. Oh, poker's so fun. Last week, we actually played 5 times. Poker 5 days, dude. This week, just twice. Today and tomorrow. And then on the weekend on Friday and on Sunday and Monday again. But yeah, there's been a decent amount of poker going on. Toys, so good, man. 50-50 Star Lord, the Spurs, man. We're cooking. I think it's so disheartening when someone expresses they're trying to learn, get better at something, and someone is like, this needs work. Yeah, it's a bit... It's perhaps not the most reasonable response. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, B-Car. But I don't take it too much to heart. Like, it's fine, you know. think some people are like really protective about the language, and then some aren't. Some people like tough love. Some people are more considerate. It is what it is. I'm okay with it. No problems, man. Jack Deuce on the button is going to be a fold here in the Sunday party. Let's get back to this 320 because our stack is pitiful, but maybe we can make a comeback. I hope so. So I'm wondering, chat. So I bought the Meta glasses, right? If you don't know what these glasses are, they basically have lenses like up at the corner of the glasses, so that you can record. You can record, I think, up to 3 minutes of video, basically. And they're basically coming from the perspective of your eyes, right? Whatever you look at is what's being recorded. So I think it'll be really cool for live poker content because, like, when you look at your cards, the camera will pick it up, right? Like, you'll totally be able to check out live poker hands, and then you do a voiceover, and I think it's interesting. I think people will enjoy it. What do you guys think about that idea? Would you watch? Like, I kind of, I feel like you need to do voiceovers, right? Like, you need some post-production on hands. But if you recorded most of the hands that you play in a day, right? And at the end of the day, you delete all the hands that weren't interesting, but you sort of make a note of all the interesting ones and do a voiceover. I feel like that might be kind of cool. I don't know. What do you think? Eights against King Jack. Yeah, dude. We lose. We try again. We try again. I didn't mean anything negative in my comment. I was just trying to be a bit humorous. All good, bro. All good. I understand. Tone doesn't come through in text, but it's fine. I didn't, it's okay. That's not a good flop for King Jack, and that's a big C-bet from Ellie Jones. Good afternoon, sir. Loving to see the blonde is back. How has the week been? It's been so good, Steve Sutherland. Really good, man. Yeah, a lot happening. Got to hang out with my sister a little bit this week, my family. It was her birthday. And poker was really fun last week. We played a lot of poker, had some good success. No complaints, man. Life is fun. Kind of got organized this week too. Did a few things that were like hanging over my head that I needed to get done in some way. Started playing piano again a little bit this week as well, which was cool. Open the ace queen, get a call from Torben Tved G. Now I think this flop is pretty good for us. It's also the sort of flop where I think I can get some decent value from worse aces, right? From flush draws, yikes. From some straight draws, okay. From a bunch of stuff. Eight of spades on the turn is not the best. Jack nine suited completes, although they may 3-bet that hand pre. We're still beating king queen and king jack and queen jack. If they had a flush draw, I just completed, but a lot of those are going to check raise, especially in this format. So still a check on the turn, 7 on the end. Not too many 7s that call the small blind, like 7-6 suited, 7-8 suited. Ace-7 suited, either 3-bets pre or flop. So I think we should call the end here with ace-queen. We beat ace-3. And that's good. We chip up to 150,000, 1.5 stacks on bullet 2. Good luck in Birmingham. Thanks, James Walker New. Thanks, man. We call for an extra blind. King, queen, king, jack. I'll make you practice a little bit. Est-ce que tu streams seulement le dimanche sur Twitch? Oui, exactement. Le jour, je stream souvent et vendredi, dimanche. Et dimanche à 12h, à 7h. J'aime jouer au poker à dimanche. C'est très intéressant et les stakes sont grands. Donc c'est amusant. Check with the Queen 7. Sounds like streaming. The recording thing. It'd be kind of cool if you could stream it, but I think you can stream it, but just to Facebook, which is not really what I want. I mean, I could, I guess, but... I'm going to go for a bet here with a board that looks like an us board, right? It looks like it's kind of our time. All right. 5-minute break, chat. Enjoy this brand new highlight that just came out, and I'll be right back. Oh, it's a perfect turn. Yes. Oh, Natalie. Let's get this 25-pound Party Poker Tour path, where I can see Rebecca has 300,000 damn chips, which is absurd. Chill the hell out, Rebecca. Chill the hell out, man. So my answer is kind of like how I think about having to have a certain amount of money to start. Because I started playing online poker, right? Like that was not live poker online was how I started. And when you're playing online poker, any amount of money is a bankroll, right? Like you don't need to hit X amount of dollars to then start playing for real. It's like you can start with $50 and that's a bankroll, you know? But like any amount can be a bankroll. And that's how I treated it when I first started playing online. You know, I was, when I first started playing, I was 19, you know, and I was broke and like playing $1 tournaments and $2 tournaments and winning $100 was like a big deal. So it's kind of time to maybe upgrade a bit of furniture, you know? That's what we've been thinking, man. It's maybe time to get rid of some of the like cheaper, like quick stuff that we got and get some more nicer things. Get like a nice, bed frame, you know, get some nice side tables, get 2 nice dressers with the intention of them being sort of like more forever pieces or like things that not the intention to just like sell or throw out, but to like keep as part of our life indefinitely. Call here, hopefully snap the bluff against B-Car. Let's go. Send the chips, Dottie. Let's go. Do you want to go for it with 2s here? 4.5 blinds. I think so, man. It's just, the thing is, this is such a short stack. I think we got to rumble. How many make it through in this one? When we're down to 3 players. Oh my God, did I just hit a deuce? I wasn't even looking. Oh my God, I did. Fabio. That's brutal, Fabio. We lost Rebecca. No, Rebecca's out in 5th. Yo, what happened? Oh, sick. GG, Rebecca. Like, might as well wait until gain a bit more experience to buy skis, I would think. That's good. And we check raise, bet the turn, they call, 8 on the end. It's a little bit too thin of a value bet. I think check call here is the way. Let's go, man. Good to see you in the house. Twilight of the Beer Gods. If you've been enjoying the Party Poker Tour, you've got to send your thanks to him as we make it through to the next phase of the tour path. So the next phase is in 21 minutes, the 7 1K packages. We got Sam, we got Matty Ice in here, we got Natalie, and now me. They're going to add me in a second. So the next phase, be able to use that for Birmingham or the last stop when it's announced. We don't have to fold here, I'll tell you that. We want to slow play. We want to keep this player in the pot, so... Yeah, early mystery. Ah, that's what the early means. Call the check raise. Jack is fine. I don't think they're going to check raise with Jack 10. So that doesn't concern me too much. I think King 10 suited is more likely. But I'm going to check on the turn. In that whatever check raises, it's going to be really hard to get 3 streets of value, right? I think Jack 9 is a reasonable hand to expect here, as well as Queen Jack with backdoor flush draws. Let's value bet the river. And then fold to a check raise if it comes in, and sick play if it's a bluff. Just started our final phase, satellite, into the Party Poker Tour 1K package. Hola, what's up, chat? We're back. And we've started up this satellite, actually, which I forgot is starting right now. So we're up to 5 tables. This is a 109 bounty, which is just a small field. We've got just 5 of us in there. You know, it'll have 15 by the end or something like that. But this is the satellite for a full 1K package to Birmingham. I already have one, so this would be a package to the last tour stop of the year for me. If you win 2 packages, you can use it for next ones, and there's a guaranteed 2 events for the Party Poker Tour. So to win my second and last package, man, 8 full packages, and the 9th gets £500. So 8.5 basically. It was good. Let me open up these slots. I think table 4 100 is fair because it's kind of what the equivalent buy-in is. And then table 5 would also be 100. Okay. Nice. Okay, sweet. Let me see what I missed in chat while we had break. I heard statistics. Quebec predicts a decrease in population of 300,000 by 2030 for the city of Montreal. Very interesting. I don't know why. I'd rather live in Montreal over Toronto any day. I don't either, dude. That's crazy. Quebec, Montreal, pop. Let me, I don't know if it's like the metro area or the city, because the metro area of Montreal has 4.3 million. So a decrease to 300,000, while still significant, is not that big of a deal. If it's the actual like Ville de Montréal, it would be a decrease of like 17%, which would be huge. Yeah, I don't know, man. Interesting. Guess we call with the deuce 6 suited and check fold here. Okay, so here's a new statistic, which is similar to what you said, but slightly different. Montreal's population is expected to decrease by 200,000 in 5 years. Quebec Institute of Statistics. So 200,000 in 5 years, still a lot though. Institut de la Statistique de Québec is predicting a decline of Montreal's population in coming years. Island will lose 201,000 residents by 2030, a decline of almost 10% of its population in 5 years. Interesting. Currently, 2.2 million people live on the island. Inflation says this. Bad for the economy. I can understand some people who want a more quiet life. Said one Montrealer has a car honked on by a downtown street. Lame. Reduction in immigration. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't actually say a lot on that article as to why. That is curious. You say, I'd rather live in Montreal over Toronto any day. Yeah, for me, for sure, dude. For the sort of life that I like, definitely Montreal's the spot. I feel like Toronto appeals to a wider group of people than Montreal does. But, you know, that doesn't make it better. It just means more people are into it. All right, we take it down there where they say it. That's a thin value bet, but I think fine. Get it, brother. Good luck. Thank you, Pete Hall. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, brother. 6-5 suited. We're going to raise it up in the button here. I think some check, some bet with 6-5 suited. I'm going to check this time. And going to check again on the ace. Not the best run out and a pretty big bet. I don't know if in theory I should call here or not. Probably in theory I do, but it's got to be close, I would think. Are you repping a greasy mullet, Jamie? I like the style, buddy. Thanks, man. I think so. I don't know if it's greasy. I'd say it's a fresh mullet, dude. I don't think it's really greasy. Like there's no like rat tail or anything going on with it. It's kind of, you know, it's a bit blended, but you know, it is a mullet. There's no question about it. It is a mullet, so. There's no question about that. Good. 1.5 stacks in the 320, 1.5 stacks in the 109. Chipped up in the 33, chipped up in the 109, and in the satellite, we're doing things. Everyone trying to win their package to Birmingham. Or the final stop, you know, if you already got a Birmingham. Ace-5 in the button is a hand we can raise. Jokes. We're going to fold now. Because Gerard goes for a 3x raise, and I stay out of the way. Sorry, wrong numbers in my empire. Close, though. I'm in the right, you know, similar sentiment. I definitely wouldn't have imagined that decrease in population, but I guess it would be like decrease in immigration numbers due to like the hardlining provincial government, and then also some of the education stuff, I would guess. Maybe, right? It's surprising though. Like I think the quality of life here is exceptional, like extremely high. That is not going to be the popular opinion of the populace, but I disagree with them. And I don't think it's just like pie in the sky optimism or like myself being in a somewhat privileged position comparatively. It's informed by like exposure to other places internationally and other places in Canada as well. And dude, it's just it's fantastic here. Like I think it's so good. But you know, like in a lot of Anglophone countries around the world, people don't feel that way about their places at the moment. Trip Jacks is probably the best hand here. I mean, there's a chance we're up against Queen Jack or King Jack, and that sucks, but I don't think we fold. It was indeed a bluff. I don't think we want to call out a position there, right? Like, there's just not many chips behind either, so I'm going to play it fast. The twos we call with the open ender. And in the 320, we 3-bet against William Blaze, who 4-bets, and we fold, sadly. Vasile squeezes. We call. We've made a very good hand. It's not the nuts. Could still see like 6-7 here, and like, damn, we were drawing dead, but you know, it's a pretty good hand. 5-6. Let's go. Let's go. Up to 2 million now. Jaime Staples, my favorite streamer. Thanks. Demijo O Music. Reminds me of times when I played actively poker. Oh, word. You're not on the grind anymore? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Hope you're well. Saying greasy because it's a complimentary hockey term. Gotta respect the style. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I think I think you meant it certainly in a term of endearment, for sure. Just feel like greasy has got to be a little ratty, you know. It's got to be a little rough around the edges. Whereas I feel like this one is this is a polished mullet, you know. Don't know if it's earned the term grease. I don't know, man. Hello, Oxier. What's going on, man? Welcome. We lose to a flush. Ellie Jones, no. Open the ace queen, get a call and a squeeze. A call being suited. If I was offsuit, I'd probably just fold here, honestly. It's kind of crazy, but true. Good stacks, man. Good starts in a lot of these tournaments. It's a really big bet on an ace-high board, which is honestly just bizarre to me. Like, why bet so big on this drive, a board on this stack size? I don't understand. We probably don't fold, though, when we flop top pair queen kicker. And when they have ace-king, just pay it off, essentially. It's ace-jack. Okay. Not so okay anymore. We've lost that pot, but, you know, it'll happen sometimes. So to the king 10 suited in this little tiny bounty. Good luck in the 1K package set. When's the announcement for the last stop? I don't know, actually, bro. I was just talking to Rebecca about that this morning. I hope we announce it soon. I'm excited. Stacks are not great for a 4-bet here. Oh, we do cover for a bounty. We can't fold for that reason. For that reason, we must continue. Fold the turn. Value bet here. Hey, Jamie, it's me again, your loyal fan from Germany. Selkuk Buggin, what's up, brother? How's it going? George Steins as well. So you're only playing on PartyPoker now? I primarily only play on PartyPoker. I do have accounts on other sites and stuff, but almost all the time you're just going to see me on Party. Wishing you the best of luck. I have a question, if I may. What was your biggest win in spins, and what was your largest cash overall, whether online or live? So I think multiplier, I've had a 25x. And then I think I've played for a 5K before in spins. I don't remember exactly, but I haven't hit any like 100x or anything like that, sadly. I haven't. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the schedule here. So the PLO mains, but there's still such a long time in the PLO mains as the bounties began here. 1875 is the top bounty. Satellite, we raise ace jack. So 2 hours on the mini main and 3 hours on the main. And in the hold'em, it's 4 hours and 3 hours. So we've got some time there. There is a 1K high roller sat phase going on, which I have a high roller ticket, but I don't have one for the last stop of the year, so could do that. 25 pounder. We'll see. 20 minutes of late reg. We'll chill now for what we got, but we got plans. We got plans. No time for active play here, and then some tournaments now been no grind anymore. I got you, man. I understand. I always find poker goes in phases a little bit, actually. Like Rebecca was saying, she wasn't super motivated today to play. And I told her that, like, I think that's natural. I have periods where I've been like, not into it, and then periods where you're super into it. Obviously, I'm a professional, so I don't really have the choice to, like, not play at all. But I think even as a recreational player, you could go through phases of 5-6 years where you don't play and then come back and you grind for a little bit and then you don't play for a while and you grind for a little bit. I think that's natural and normal. And if it's gone forever, that's fine too, you know. However poker is useful for you is good with me. He's not in early position. King Jack, we're going to raise to 52,000. Open the ace king. It's 3-bet from Ellie Jones. This stack depth, I don't think I really want to play it for stacks pre. I think I'd rather flat here. And now we have a very interesting spot, right? Because we have flopped 2 overcards, but the nut flush draw and also the nut flush blocker, right? So we can start to put some pressure on, and this is a great hand to potentially bluff as well. But it doesn't happen. It's just a check fold, and that's that. All right. Excuse me. Okay, dude, fine. Man, I love poker. The thought of people using bots and real-time solvers is very discouraging for me. I hear you, Groom Champion. I hear you, bro. I mean, so for anyone that may not sort of understand what that means, I'll explain and give you sort of my thoughts more broadly. So bots are obvious, like, as to what that would be, right? It would be a human being trying to come up with a set of rules, as we're going to slow play here and let Edson do their thing. Come up with a set of rules that like an automated program could execute, right? So like if this player does this, then do this, right? On this kind of board, if they do this, and come up with a long list of these rules to automate their play and get it to be good enough to where it wins and they don't actually have to play and it's just automated, right? Like that would be a poker bot. Very difficult to do, but like, you know, people can accomplish doing it. Whether they can get it to play undetected is a different thing and is also complicated. But of course, I'm sure there's some people that are successful for small periods of time, right? Like it's just, you're not going to be able to catch everyone that's trying to cheat within the first 100 hands, but over, 10,000 hands, like you will be able to catch, I don't know if you'll be able to catch all of them, but most of them, right? But it's certainly a factor for sure. And then real-time assistance, I think is a much bigger threat than bots, right? And real-time assistance is accessing like poker knowledge databases, basically, or tools that can allow you to compute, good answers or better answers than you'd be able to get on your own, to then use that to make a decision in real time, right? And so that is one difficult to detect because people could use a different machine to compute those answers. And then you wouldn't be able to detect it on the machine, right? It's obviously really easy to tell if someone's using real-time assistance on the computer that they're playing poker on. There is some pretty sophisticated and good tools, though, that are used, and not just by us at PartyPoker. I know other sites use them as well, where essentially, like, the amount of data that game integrity departments have at their disposal is like astronomical. It's huge, right? Because they have all of the hands played all of the ways in all of history on the poker sites. So they have really, like, they can really measure typical win rates, right? Typical behavior of humans, typical timing of humans, typical mouse movement of humans, typical XYZ. Like, it's very easy to determine if something is an outlier from typical behavior. And if you investigate any outliers, you can come up with a pretty decent idea, and not too long into it, as to when something doesn't seem right. And then when something doesn't seem right, investigate it, And so that is the approach of most poker companies today, certainly PartyPoker, in that we have pretty good tools to discover when people are suspicious. And it's really easy if someone's winning at a rate that is like suspicious, right? You could just eliminate all the losers and just look at the winners, for example. If someone's winning at a rate, there's enough time to investigate all those people and ensure that they're doing things correctly. So it's always a threat, and people will always try and cheat and break the rules. But I think people would be assured if they knew sort of the extent to which people at the PartyPoker game integrity team and some other companies as well go to ensure games are fair and safe, right? Like, it's if you take, for example, like our company, I say R as in PartyPoker. I'm a brand ambassador for them. I don't own any of the company, but you understand what I mean. If you take PartyPoker, for example, there's a large team of people, and most of them have, not all of them, but most of them have, 10, 15 years experience playing and or working in poker. And then, of course, there's people that are just pure data people or programming people. They're full-time, like they wake up Monday to Friday, and at 8:00, their whole job is to try and find someone doing something they're not allowed to do. That's all they do. And it's not just like one dude that's doing that for Party Poker. It's like a big team of people doing that for Party Poker. So you have really sharp, experienced, knowledgeable individuals with really powerful tools spending all of their time trying to catch anyone doing anything they're not allowed to do. And they're good at it, you know? So it's not going to be foolproof, but I think you can feel safe enough to play knowing that, hey, you know, maybe 1% is lost in ROI when you're playing sort of large field, smaller stakes tournaments to people that are trying to break the rules. Fair. I guess we call here with the odds that we make a better hand, but probably losing. Oh my God, we won. It was a bluff. That's crazy. So yeah, that's sort of my defense of game integrity with us particularly, but I understand the perspective nonetheless. So, you great man, thank you. One day soon, 69. Appreciate that. I took 3 years off and came back this year because I focused on work, etc. Yeah, word. Fair enough. The only period I can remember for myself, like kind of taking a lot of time off poker, was when I was at University of Lethbridge and I was doing some research. Speaking of, do I have a phone call this week with... No, that's next week. I was doing some research, and so I pretty much only played like every other Sunday for a period of like 3 or 4 months. That was the least I've played poker in my life since I got into it. So, but it was a period where I kind of just chilled on it for quite a while. Yeah. I can't wait to go back to Quebec to play some live poker. Always love the live poker, maybe slower pace, but I love the live human element. Yeah, man. Come to the UK for the Party Poker Tour. Just win a little package. Fly on over. Unknown Elite in the building. Hey, man, how's it going? Currently on the grind with your 11 and 22-pound ticket I won in the home game. Looking forward to seeing you in Birmingham. Hoping to get a few more tickets beforehand. Let's go, dude. Be fun. I won a mini main yesterday from a free roll. Sick. Let's go. Okay, back for more. Mark Walters, welcome back, man. I missed some Facebook comments here as well. I think you either play full-time 10 hours grind every day or just for fun. Well, then I play for fun because I don't grind that much, dude. That's a lot of time, dude. I think there's all sorts of spots in the middle. And you'll actually find a lot of poker professionals don't end up playing a lot of days. It used to be a thing where you would play a lot of days, but now a lot of the action resolves around Sunday and Monday. And so higher stakes professionals mostly just play those days. Hey, Jamie, good luck tonight. Thank you very much. Dimer Renz, thank you. Thank you. Honestly, started to hate poker. It's like ace-ace or nothing. Lost 4 times with ace-ace every single hand. It's frustrating, honestly. Those days do kind of suck. They are painful. Check in the 320. We are in the bounty stage. The biggest bounty is gone. There's still that 1,200 and that 900 out there. I like watching you. You're so calm. Thanks, man. I've seen all your videos and your brother as well. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, those days suck, though. I know what you mean, dude. Okay, Queen 10. We're going to raise. I downloaded my last month of Party Poker hands, 25,000 sample hands from MTTs, just a big blind per 100 over 11 big blinds per 100. Am I under investigation yet? Perhaps. Perhaps you are, Caldimus. It's a sick win rate, dude. Nice. Well, this is not going very well, dude. I'm going to fold top pair because I just think we're losing, right? I think we're losing. Oh, we were losing, but barely, dude. They played that very aggressively. Against fives. What is fives doing? No. No, Ellie. You've got me out of there. Well, I would have lost more, so I guess I'm happy with it. But, dang it. It's all right. I appreciate your explanation. I agree. It's just a tough cat and mouse game at the end of the day for the developers, for sure. It is that. It's cat and mouse. Let's bluff. Just love poker so much, and I want the comfort of fairness. Yeah, man. Christian Panchev is out to Ignis. That bounty is gone, and it's too bad because it was the bounty we could get at the table. Oh, shoot, the high roller sidey. 3 minutes left. Let's do it. Into the high roller, dude. Do you want to squeeze this? Actually, call. I think it's fine. All right, so here's the high roller satellite. Satellite. It'll be our 6th table, which is plenty of tables, frankly. This is enough. It's enough tables, man. Let's focus up, dude. What is the thought? You go on a bluff, you just won. Is it kind of hard for that many hands can complete the flush? Yeah, in the satellite, I don't really remember the beginning of that hand as to what was going on. I mean, I was just getting a good price to draw to a full house, but I kind of believed them on the min raise, but they didn't follow through, so I don't know. What do you think? When exactly is Party Poker in the UK? October 11th to 19th, I believe it is. Saturday to Sunday is the next Party Poker Tour event in Birmingham, UK, of October. So I will be there very soon, my friend. Very soon. And really excited about it. It'll be fun. And then there's going to be one more event after Birmingham this year as well, but it's yet to be announced. I think fold here. Not the right price, drawing to the 8 high flush. Just not enough. And we're in a decent spot to get a ticket here, honestly. Not bad. 13 of 40. We've got a decent shot. Oh, Lee, I want to shove over this as a semi-bluff, but I'm not going to. I'm a little too worried that Lee's got the goods there, man. Similar spot against Leon here. I'm going to limp along with ace-10 suited. It's a hand that can flop really well, right? But against the under-the-gun limp on 15 blinds, in a satellite structure as well, I'm not too happy at playing for their stack of 15 blinds, you know? Check it back. We pick up a flush draw. Could bluff here, but probably just going to get peeled by like a 3x or a 4x or a 7x. I don't really want to double barrel. Just take the equity by seeing the river and good enough. Occasionally we win as well, which would be kind of crazy, but 3-5 does get it. And we might have been able to get the hand done against that hand, you know? We might have been able to win by bluffing on the turn. But I didn't. I didn't bluff on the turn. Does it have enough equity 3 ways? I say no. The ace queen, though, fantastic. It's a beautiful hand. Oh my goodness, we're all in. Just 7 of us. I'm assuming just 1 goes through. 2 go through, actually. Just trying to get into the top 2 chips. Take it on to the final stage, which is probably in 30 minutes. Free roll. Let's go. Flush. Flush is good. Let's go. Flush is good, dude. Let's find out when stage 2 of this is. Yeah, so it is in 26 minutes. Yeah. Stage 2. We're on the soft bubble here. 21 left, 17 pay. We haven't got any bounties yet in this mystery bounty, but you know, cash would be good. Get a cash on the board. What happened to the PLO8 table? I haven't registered it yet, Martin Clarkson. Just because I got 6 tables, I got plenty going on right now, but I assume it's still in late registration. It is. For another 2 hours. So I could still get in there. It's a huge raise. I'm going to fold. Even jack-8 suited, I'm going to fold. Marius saying in regards to hating ace-ace, I know, man, but from first place out of 10 left, lose everything in 2 hands is effing annoying. Lose with ace-ace against 8-8 and then 7-7 against low stack. That's 4-4. Hurts, man. It hurts. I get it. I understand. Especially like when you only play a couple tournaments a week or something like that, and then you do everything right and you lose with a big hand. It's like, why? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? But it is part of the long-term challenge of poker, being able to stomach and withstand that experience, you know? If I manage to come, I'd like to get an autograph from you. You'll give me one then, deal? Bro, 100%, of course. Of course, anytime. Autograph, selfie, we can have a drink, after play, whatever you want, dude. I'm full-time vibing at these stops. I'm full-time there to have a good time. That's it. We barrel on the ace. They call. It's a 4 on the river. I check. Not a great spot to bluff. Not a great card to bluff on either. Just not very good. Let's try and steal here. Really enjoyed the Party Poker Tour. Even the online play has been fantastic. Manchester and London was a great few days. Any teasers for the 5th destination? I think it's Wales or Exeter. I can't tease anything, dude. I do know where it's going to be, but I can't say, dude. I can't say. It's not for me to say. I know where it's going to be, though. It's going to be fun. All right, we're all in with the ace-jack suited. For 2 blinds, dude, we need to get into the top 2, but you have to play the next satellite, so it's not over if you get into the top 2, right? You have to play... So there's no sort of ICM really here, right? Guess jam. I don't want them to fold, but like playing out of position here is not great. Oh my god. Oh my god. So sick. Wow. Okay. Ace Queen chips up against Oliver Hutchins there to 423,000. We're all in with Ace Jack. We're also all in the other satellite as well with Ace Queen against a limp and a limp and a limp. Because Ace Queen's a pretty good hand, you know? Take it down, okay. And here, I think we want to 4-bet their Ace Queen suited. Such a good hand against the small blind, you know? All in against Ace Jack, which is a great scenario. Got to dodge the Jack and the 6. Queen will secure the victory for us. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. Up to 120,000 there. Beautiful spot. And here we need one more bust out to get into the next satellite phase, which starts in 15 minutes. But we're not there yet. There's like nothing we can do other than jam. We just need to jam and hope someone calls, but they don't. 360. This is going to be a call. Again, we've got to win the next phase. Ace-8's pretty good. So it's a bubble into day 2, but it's not really a bubble. Oh, now it's a fold, actually. When they call, we have to fold Ace-8. And Jacks are against Ace-7 here. 4 or Ace to end it, but no, 576 if we continue on. 3-handed here. Lee limps. We can't do anything with 10 deuce now. Got to build that fortitude. Yeah, man. That battle experience, man. Do I have fold equity? Yes, so I'll shove. I do have fold equity against Lee here, but I'm not happy about it, obviously, right? Yeah. Queen or deuce. Queen or deuce. That's a deuce. Come on, let's go. Huge suck out to stay alive, man. Move to your table, Jimbo. Where? Callum. Oh, right here. What's up, man? Friend of the stream. What's up, Callum? Good luck, brother. All right. Blind and a half with queen 3 against queen 9. Probably not over here. That's a 9. 8. 9. The German kind. And we're all tied, which is pretty fun. We're not going to shove 10-3. No, Lee. No. Check. I think they're gonna call too much if I jam. So just check. Call now though. Flopping a jack is okay. And that's that. We're through to the next stage in the high roller satellite with an okay stack. It's not great, but it's enough. And the next stage starts in like 10 minutes. So. We could win another 1K ticket, baby. Baby. Spicy ace-ace, that's crazy, right? Wasn't that nuts? Ace-ace versus ace-ace. So rare. Definitely call getting 5-1 on the ace board is fine. It's just okay. Nice, I'm looking forward to seeing you live, talking a little bit, and have a drink. So nice. Let's do it. I'm game, dude. Be fun. Okay. Imagine we won a high roller and a main event ticket today. How sick would that be? I live near Birmingham, so we might meet soon. I usually go to Nottingham to play poker. Marius, come down to Birmingham, dude. 11th and 19th. It'll be good vibes. Lots of events. Every buy-in option, like bankroll option, you know. The small events are like there's some 40-pound events, 60-pound events, and then the main event is 500 pounds. The high roller is 1,000 pounds. So, and I kind of just play everything I can on the schedule, essentially. Everything I can, man. Hi, Jay. Good to see you again, bro. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Good luck tonight. I'm with you all the way tonight. Many greetings from Belgium. Thanks so much, Davey. Bienvenue. Welcome, brother. We'll jack 10. Pot size bet, we can't do it, yo. We can't do it. However, with the jacks, we can definitely do it, bro. This is an easy do it situation. Let's go. 2 million chips-ish. Just shy. Just shy. Chipling in this tiny little 109. And in the 320, we're 2 off the money. Still one of the shorter stacks. 17 and 19, 17 pay. We have no bounties, but the min cash is 350, and we're almost there. Let's see. Poker is different these days, guys. Are much more aggressive, up to date than in my times. Always changes, right? Always changes, man. Poker always evolves, moves forward. Oh, man. I'm listening to Mahler's Third Symphony on the side chat. There's a performance going on here in the city on Tuesday next week. So like 8 days from now of this symphony. And so I'm listening to it to just sort of get more familiar with it. But it is so beautiful. And sadly, I have to pause it in my ears because it's break time. That's all right. Do you want to play Deuce 8 suited? Nah, I fooled. The tournament break maybe influenced that a bit. Okay, quick 5-minute break. I'm going to grab a drink. You're watching Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, and I'll be right back. Let's win all the tourneys. The High Roller Satellite is starting, the one we just got in. So I'll be right back. Stay with me. 3. Ace-8 suited, Liam Penn goes for the raise on the button. Let's call here. You could 3-bet too, but like I don't think we need to. I think call is fine. But on this flop, we will check raise. And go for a small bet and then get it in on the river. But conceivably, we could like bluff for a small sizing on this club, right? And we're up to 815,000. 815,000, chat. Damn. We got a real shot at winning a package now. It has been 6 years since Party had a stop in Ireland. Do you think they will come again? Dude, I have no idea. I wish we would. That'd be so fun. I'm just looking for a reason to get to Ireland. Just looking for any reason at all. I would love to go to Ireland. I think it's a great idea to have a stop there. But, you know, and call against Paul. I think blind versus blind is fine with the lower straight. Hopeful will continue into the future, man. What's up, Jamie? I hope you had a good weekend and good luck at the streets today. Side note, we're all craving some art. Man, I know, dude. I really want to just shop for some art, man. So we flop the nuts. Need to bet. We want to get all the money by the river, so. We want to get the bounty and all the money, so I'm going to bet. Jack on the turn. 10 puts 33 in. Yeah. This is right. They fold the turn. Okay. And I don't know. I feel like I almost kind of got it a bit more this time too. Commanding and striking it was like, wow. Let's bluff now. Sixes, man. There's not a lot of incentive to jam here if we don't have fold equity, and I figure we're going to have less than we should. We're just trying to survive to the top 7. Wow, that's a pretty good flop. We'll take that, man. We'll take that. And I do think we want to bet here instead of offering check throughs. Even picking up 170K is very useful to us. Mighty Ice wants the smoke. Send it. Tough one, bud. Tough one. Ooh, this is a bad flop. How many tables do you play these days? I got 4 right now. We played 6 for a while. I busted a few things. Just fold. Like, you know, pretty lame, but all right. You know, part of me wants to slow play here, right? Because of these shorter stacks, but I don't think we should with kings specifically. So we'll just 3-bet. And Paul's all in. Well, we call. Don't be aces. It's ace king. Let's go. Hold for 1.8 million chips to put us in a spot where we're probably going to get there. Let's go. Send it, man. Okay. So all of a sudden, we find ourselves in 4th place. We got crushed. But Arsenal losing to Liverpool today, fantastic, right? Hate Forest. Hate their manager. So it sucks, but everything is okay about it, I think. Twilight of the Beer Gods. Oh, yeah, Brighton beating Man City. I mean, yeah, dude. Like, what a banter day of football. It's amazing. Hilarious. Oh, huge suck out against Sant for a $50 bounty. I mean, what are you going to do? Jacks against aces there. Stacks are pretty short, but damn, we just sucked out. We're $50 and to put us in a much better spot. Let's go, Poker Styler. We're going to 3-bet right away, right after doing that. Against Maddie, we're going to raise. Our full house. Absolutely wild moments in the past, but current moments say it's time to battle, so we battle. We do. Okay. I put on a sweater, chat, because it was just a little chilly, bro. And some socks as well. I randomly remembered Javaro the other day. Thought about you. What's Javaro? Who's Javaro? Yeah, man. Javaro times, dude. Just a quick decade ago. No problem. No HUD on Party, no. HUDs don't work on Party Poker. Good luck, pro. Thank you, LQ Dat. Appreciate it. Yo, yo, what's up, Rob? Twilight of the Beer Gods in the house. Good to see you, man. Guess what, Rob? We are 13 to 27 for a Party Poker Tour package. We've got a shot. What do I want to do here first? Limp call, especially covering for a bounty, but it's not vibes. And then also, we made it into the high roller Satty, which is starting in like a minute. So basically, run it back. We have a chance to win some tickets here tonight to the Party Poker Tour. And we're on the bubble of the 320 as well, although not a very good stack. So things are good, man. How's your grind going? Any runs, any stacks going on? Let me see where my... Yeah, this starts in 2 minutes. Okay, nice. It's like 2 seats, and then third gets 129 pounds in the high roller satellite. Was missing your presence. It's true, man, but we'll see Rob soon. Not far away. Small bet here. Ooh, snapped it in there. I think we call, but I'm not super happy about it. But it's a good price, right? Need to win like 29, 30% of the time. Just fine. So we do. Oh, they're not all in. Oh, no. I thought they were all in. A huge mistake. Oh, no. Oh, and now I'm getting 4.5 to 1, dude. Oh my God. What have I done? I made a huge mistake. That's just a huge mistake. I think we need to call now. Sometimes we still win, but like... Oh no. Thank God, dude. Oh my goodness. On the flop, life gets terrible. I thought they were all in. So I don't know what we do when they raise there. And they have 400,000 back. We might just fold. Holy smokes, dude. The fact we're alive is just fantastic. Here's the high roller satellite beginning. Game on break, I was so confused. Yeah, it was just break time there. Yeah. Everyone in my house is poorly, so I've been looking after them. I'm sorry to hear, man. That really sucks. Sorry to hear that. Otherwise, it's been a great week. I'm glad to hear of that, but hopefully everyone feels better soon. It's going around, bro, you know? Autumn approaching. What's your favorite season of the year, Jamie? Spring. Still spring, bro. I love spring. Spring makes me so happy because it's like gets warm, you break out of winter, and you just have so much unadulterated joy of being outside in the world. There's no bugs yet. It's just happy. Followed by summer. I used to not like fall. I like fall now. I like fall. It's enjoyable. Still not a huge fan of winter, but I like the first half of winter. The second half, I really don't like. How about yourself, Groom Champion? Get him, Jamie. Let's go. I think we call with the gutter as well, but we're not super happy about this spot, I'd say. And wow, now it's an open ender. Come on, ship it all to Jamie Land. Good luck tonight. Thank you, Mads back. Thank you. So I think we bluff here now. What's that drink you've been sipping on? It is a Diet Cola. Caffeine-free. Groom Champions. It's fine. It's okay. As our bluff gets through, which is cool. The bubble continues, which is chill. Delta Ryan, been following for 10 years, 5 months. Thank you. Thanks for your time, my friend. Ishak, this is going to be an all-in, right? There's so much dead money out there, bro. Run it. Send it. Matthias is flat here. Could be a slow play, but probably we just have a decent hand, I'd say. Whoa. What happened? The internet freeze? King 6. Matthias, what's this, Bree? Can't be doing that. My YouTube video froze. What's up with that? Listening to music in my ear and it just froze, man. Crazy. What do I do here? King, queen. Yeah, let's put in the 3-bet. Let's tell a tale. Tell a story, man. In the high roller satellite. It's funny being Canadian when spring hits and it's like 10 degrees. We all throw on t-shirts and shorts. Yeah, it's true. T-shirts and shorts is like just the way it's got to be. When you've been in the -10 for a long time. You know what is equally weird, though, that I've noticed is it happens on the other end, the other way, which is bizarre. One sec, sorry. What I mean is, like, it's fall right now, right? But it's still like 22 degrees. But people are wearing like jackets and jeans. And it's like, yo, it's sunny in 23. Like, what are you talking about, bro? It like, you can get away with a long sleeve shirt, but then you need shorts on. Or if you're gonna wear jeans, you need something short sleeve. Like, it's too hot. And people are wearing like fall fits because it's starting to look like fall. But it's still hot, bro. It's just bizarre, dude. It's really weird. Put it red felt. Rebecca and I always talk about it, how like people are just so overdressed sometimes for the temperature because they like dress with their eyes as opposed to looking at the temperature. I don't know. It's weird. I find it weird. Good to see you again, bro. I had a lovely weekend. Good luck tonight. Oh no, I already read that on YouTube like a while ago as well. Well, hello again, man. So we're in the money here of the 320. We still have a pitiful stack, and the big bounties are gone, but we are in the money. So success, profit, 353. Actually, this is our second bullet, so it isn't profit. We have a good chance to keep laddering up, so let's do it. Just in 2 millions online satellites at the moment. Wasn't feeling a big session today. There it is. We cover for a bounty, so I guess we'll just shove and try and steal. Called by threes, so we're flipping. But I think it's a shove almost any two in the spot as we make a straight. Because the average bounty is worth $250, so just get it, you know? We get $75, which is not $250, but it's not nothing either. I'm going to limp here. And check. We're 15 to 17 and 9 pay. 8 get a seat? Yes, 8 get a seat. So we're kind of down to the business end of the satellite as well, low key. Complicated card. We won though, which is nice. Against a 5. And we actually have a lot of action right now. It's pretty intense because a lot of these tables are like kind of short-handed. And in some satellite spots and stuff, we got a full decalums rejam there. So it's time to focus up here and make sure we really execute well over the next bit. Play the board, but like I think we're going to get our money back enough of the time to call here. But no, we don't. Been playing since 2 p.m. UK time, mainly free rollers and ticket laddering. Only got a 22 millions left for me. Hope you banked that one, bro. Yes, I'll be in Matt's home game. I need another good session if I want to get anything from that league. Word. Yoda Code, what's up, man? You're the guy that made me love MTTs. I'm sorry I'm not sticking around much these days. My priorities and life have changed a lot in the last decade. So I hold a huge respect for you, Jamie. Wish you the best. Thanks, Yoda Code. Appreciate it, man. No worries. I get it. Life does change all the time. So it's no sweat. No big deal. I can be of use to you however you'd like, man. No requirements. If I need something, I'll ask. But I don't. I'm good. My problem with the summer is getting so hot. The summer was one of the hottest and many heat wave warnings. Word. Pretty hot summer, yeah. Word. I sadly missed a bunch of summer in Montreal this year. I had a great time. Don't get me wrong, but, you know. Oh. Ugh. 10 blinds. 25 to 30 is the perfect range. Yeah, I think so. I do actually like 23 degrees or so. For me is good because you can be outside in that like forever and it's fine. But it's also nice to hit a nice 28 steam it up day. They're both nice. Becky to call ace on the turn. I think we should bet small here. It's going to be really tough to get all the money because like we block the ace, right? So it's a good card for us. We've got the nuts, but they're going to fold almost everything when we barrel the turn, so. Open king, queen, they jam. We call covering for a bounty. For 20 blinds is fine. Just crash the 22-pound 3-bet pot with king jack suited, 2 calls, flop king 6-4, top flare, flush draw, put all in and snap call king 10 off, turn 10. Good night. No. Rip. GG, man. Look who's in both of our satellites. Dennis. He's got 5 million in this one for the package. He's got 180,000 in this one. I think we have to fold a 2.5x raise here, and we're just trying to survive into the top 8. Don't think it makes sense to battle there. And we are 15 of 15 with not a great hand. Open it up in the 6-max. Call king 10-10. Let's bluff. So we have aces here, and we have a 215 PLO we got to play pretty soon too. We're running out of time, so yeah. Let's play these satellites first, though. Trebendo Days! What's up, brother? How are you, man? So good to see you, dude. It's been a long time. Go to Crushing Bro, one of the most respected poker pros out there. LFG, thanks, man. Thank you. It's very kind. Teton Warrior dropping the 3-month resub. Gets a love of the chat for Teton. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the team. Thanks for supporting the show as we get a cold 4-bet. Wow. All right, I'm all in. Let's do it 3 ways, Vasil. Okay. Mr. Days, Mr. Trebendo Days. What's the story, man? You working? Are you grinding? Are you happy? How is Austin? How is the scene? How is La Vie? Cette semaine, je commence le leçon en français. J'étudie avec une gens qui s'appelle Constantine et pratiquer mon français pour 600 par semaine. Donc, je suis getting better. Je pense. Je pense. Je pense. It's good, man. I like it. And the times this guy can tutor me is like works really well because I can do like 10 a.m. to noon most days, and I don't have anything on my calendar those times, so it's good, man. I don't use any poker software like Poker Copilot or anything now. No. And there's no HUDs on PartyPoker either, so just PartyPoker, man. $109 bounty. Just gonna call it Queen 9, I guess. And I guess I'm all in with 5-6 as well. Not a great hand, but you know, not expensive, so. Still 28 in the Dalmatian Coast, J-Dog. Bro, what am I doing, Jamie Classic, with my life that I'm not grinding right now on the Adriatic, dude? What am I doing? What am I doing? It's just a huge mistake that I'm not there. It's a huge mistake. God, I love Croatia, dude. I really need more time there. Next summer, I'm sure we'll be back. I kind of want to check out Slovenia because I've never been to Slovenia, and I think it will be interesting. So I feel like next summer, I kind of want to go to Slovenia with Rebecca and whoever else in my family and friends want to go, but it's high on my list. Oh, Dennis. We're going to lay the dunk on Dennis here and shove it in with the ace-5 suited. Good luck, us. Take it down. 1.6 million. We have 15 blinds. We need to get into the top 8. Final 2 tables. For a 1,000 pound package, it's a big prize. Playing for a lot right now. I think shove King 5 here against Dennis. Need to pick up chips, and like he just can't really call. So we're all in. Take it down 1.8. That's good. Control the size of the pot and the satellite on this board with ace-5. Woo! Aces. Slow play against these opponents because we could get a squeeze. They call re-squeeze option. All right, here we go. This is spicy gambly. While we wait on that as well, we're all in with ace-5 suited. Down to 14, 367 cash, but we have 6 blinds. We need some chips, you know? And ace-5 is a good hand. Do we win? I don't know. We have a stop and go from Paul Green. And we squeeze Dennis out here, I think. They're aces. Against A5. We take it down, and we won here, yo. We're up to 200,000 in the 320 now. Oh my goodness, let's go, dude. We're up to 200,000. We're totally back in this tournament. That's 20 blinds. We've got $1 million here, 3 of 13. And in the satellite, we just won a pot by raising. Everything is going well. Let's go, dude. Gonna open shove for 20. I don't want to raise call here. Just gonna open shove. Saw a video of Thomas Mueller moving to Vancouver. It's such a beautiful city, but the cost of living is so absurd. Yeah, it is expensive, man. It is expensive. I think it's a cool place. It depends what you're into, but I think if you're into like nature and city living at the same time, it's like really goated for sure. It's not really the right city for me, at least at this stage of life. But I think for a lot of poker players, it fits really well, you know, because you can have sort of like these wonderful nature walks outside on the ocean, feeling really good, connected to the world. And then you can grind hard as well. It's like, it's a very healthy city to live in, basically, you know? Which fits a lot of poker players' sort of MO. But yeah. Wonderful, bro. Sounds great. Go to French. Thanks, man. Thank you. Not bad, right? Take it down with ace king. We're going to fold the king 6 here. Okay. That'll put us in 8th place now, which would be a seat. But we're not there yet, as you know, chat. Fold there. Austin is great, dude. We got a WPT coming here. We'll battle a little, but not much poker. Otherwise, playing baseball and living life. Oh, nice. Let's go. Baseball sounds hype. Fun. Fun times, dude. Life is good. La vie est grand. La vie est bon. It's la vie. La vie? La vie. La vie est grand. La vie est bon. I'm going to raise Jack 8 suited here. Check with ace king as well. Take it down. Oh, man, this is sweet. We've got some really sweet spots right now, chat. I am Croatian, so you're welcome to vacation. Demijo, oh, music. Thanks, man. This summer I spent about 8 days in Split. I love Split. It makes me really happy. And would love to spend more time there, man. How many tables? 6. And a lot of short-handed tables, so there's kind of a lot going on at the moment, to be honest. Bottom set against top 2. That's not a happy moment, chat. Not much you can do there. I think it's just a spot you want to play aggressively on the turn, but it knocks us back down to 1.4 million. Sadly. Callum's all in here. We're going to fold queen 9. Slovenia is stunning but quiet. 80% forest in the lakes. Must visit. Lake Bled, though. Incredible place. I'm actually in the UK this weekend for a gig. Back to Croatia Tuesday morning. Can't grind party in Croatia, unfortunately. Having a little punt tonight, though. Oh, word. Yeah, that is actually unfortunate. I wouldn't be able to play when I'm there. It's too bad. Word, yeah. Okay. Sounds good to me. Lakes, Slovenian lakes sounds nice. We're pretty good at lakes in Canada as well, but that's okay. James raises. 3-bet is best here. Lawrence cold calls, which is not what we want to see. We pick up kings in the satellite to the main, like the full 1,000 pound package, which is definitely what we want to see. So let's see how this plays out. We're going to raise. And I hope we get the reshove from like king queen or something from Raj. Oh, Dennis is all in. We got a double through Dennis here. And a call from Raj, but it's still a call with kings, I think. Still, yeah, I still think it's a call. Good luck. I'd fold queens there, but I think we got a call with kings, and we are going to get knocked out by queens. Sadly, the package is over for us. We get 13th place. We soft bubble, sadly. Oh, we've got a bit of a bunching up of bad news, chat, sadly. La vie, but gender is hard. It is. La vie est bonne. Or la vie est bon. La vie est bonne. Oh, no. No. Holy smokes, that's a lot of bad news in a row, chat. Okay. We cashed for 367. Oh, no, wait. 415. And a 75 bounty. We did get that ladder. Sweet. All right. 500 bucks, that's fine. Now let's reset because we got main events to play now. And a 215 mystery bounty. So we're going to get that going on one of these tables. Okay. So this is a mystery bounty in gold at 215 buy-in. So we have aces, lol. And we've got both the main events still to come. I think we should get the... Actually, wait a little bit, I'd say. Maybe the 33 mystery bounty? Yeah, we'll get that. The main events we're going to play, but they're still in late reg, and the bounties don't start until later, so that's okay. So we've got both the 215 and the 33 mystery bounties here. Okay, interesting. So we 3-bet with ace-6 suited and the 33, and then we also call with 4-3 and flop an open-ender to a pretty strong hand. When we hit this one, it's pretty fun. 3-bet pots. I think we want to bluff with ace-6. Like have almost no equity. There's a lot of checkbacks here, but like not with ace-6. Have to fold to the big turn barrel from Lawrence. Pick up a pair of 6s. Do we want to keep bluffing? I give up. Not likely that our 6 is the best hand, but I think giving up is good. Too easy for them to stack off, I'd say here. We make trips, so now we got a great hand. I'm from near Split, so next time you're there, all the fun is on me. Sounds beautiful, man. I'm in. Kind of a good turn, but I think fold, especially with 2 behind. Fold with 7-4 in the high roller satellite. And in this 109 3 pay, we don't have any bounties, but we are chip leader, so kind of fun. Okay, 9-8 suited, we'll raise it up. Sad vibes. Sad vibes there. Okay, things have settled down a little bit. Here, the top 35 make it into the day 2 tomorrow, which we're already 3 in the 215 version. So we'd love to get through in the 33, would be good. The 109, we're down to the final 7. This 109, we're above starting stack. And then this satellite is definitely the main bay right now. Trying to get a 1K ticket to the high roller. We've already got a high roller ticket for Birmingham, but I know that if you win another high roller ticket, you can use it for the next tour stops high roller. So this would be for the final stop of the year. What the heck, Normans? What the heck? I'm really worried that this is the ace high spade draw. Oh, but it wouldn't bet that big if it was. This is nothing good here. It could be 3-4. But if they had the ace high spade draw, they're going to bet smaller than this on the turn. So it's almost certainly not that. What is it, though? Could be deuce 5. Could be 3-4. Could be 9-3. I guess it could be 9-4. More likely it's a spade draw or a straight draw, though. Good luck. Bet is too big. It's too polar, basically. It's like too afraid in its psychology. A7. Well, definitely didn't expect to see that one right, because what's surprising about this is when you have an ace and you see a min bet, you just call, right? So I don't really know if they kind of know what was going on there, maybe in their own head, because it's just A7. You're going to put in money against better hands and then fold out worse hands. So there's no need to bluff. And then on the turn, it's still a very surprising bet size. I would expect to see like 300,000 here on the turn, because of our stack, right? But that's all right. That's okay, man. It is what it is. Weird hand, though. All in for a bounty. Let's call. And it's time to get one of the main events. Let's get the 33 PLO first. Ooh, C. Peterson rejams over the top. Open, call, 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 jam, call, jam. Well then. Well then, what the heck do we do now? We're for sure behind, but is there enough equity in the pot? Is the question. And I don't know. I don't know, actually. Wow. I don't know, probably. Let's run it. Definitely great equity, 4 ways. Great equity with A7. Can't get it done, though. We can't hit that ace. Sadly. GG. All right, and it's probably now time for the 215 PLO. $215 PLO main event. Keeping us at 6 tables. But we have been on a bust out bonanza recently, so hopefully we can stop the bleeding. We're down to 6 here. 3 pay. Yo, let's go, Caldemus. 2 huge doubles in this package set, man. Heart in my throat. 3 of 10 left on the bubble. Soft bubble, right? I'm pretty sure 9th gets like half of a Mayan or something, but big spot, brother.
Quite awkward here with the underpair and a player behind. I'll fold, I guess, but just feels bad to fold a hand as strong as 8s to 1 bet, right? Just think we have to. Afraid you got owned by A7, Jamie. It is what it is. It does seem to be that way. Indeed. It does seem that way. Queen Jack. Too much to jam. Gonna flat. We will fast play though on this board texture. Whoa, snapped in. We're ahead. Hold it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, we might be able to make a highlight out of the satellite run bad today. Rebecca, what do you think? What do you think, man? Maybe a vertical, I don't know. Okay, well that stinks. That stinks, chat. What the hell, man? What the helly? What's next? The 55 mini main? I think that's right. I think the mini main is next. Oh, there's still an hour 22 left to reg. Nah, it can wait. It can wait a bit, dude. So what can we play? There's a 55 6 max bounty for a little side piece of action. There's also the Birmingham mini main satellite with 6 minutes left to reg. Well, that sounds fun. So we're going to play the mini main satellite seat only. You're just playing for the seat. Three seats guaranteed, though, so good stuff. Back at a satellite, yo. Even though they've delivered us plenty of pain today, we're back. I gotta pee so bad, chat. Whew. All in against Stefan Fowler. Steven or Stefan? Couldn't tell you. Cicero John limps. We're going to limp along as well. We're 5 of 6 now. Basically, everyone's tied. This is quite an interesting final 6, right? Because no one really has an advantage here. To squeeze or not to squeeze? I say no. Got the nuts against Sergio. Oh, all the pots going on right now. We chip up nicely in the 215 PLO, which is cool. And in the 33 PLO, look at this flop. Top pair, top kicker, nut flush draw in a four-way pot. This is fun. This is hella fun. Might as well for avert sad times, innit? Yu Wang's all in. Moi aussi against aces and a jack as well. Oh, we are out there, dude. We'll re-enter the 33. We'll try again as we're going to reshove against Stefan here with king, queen suited. Hope for no call. Top two get a seat, but registration's open for another minute, so people can still hop in here for a seat to the mini main. Oh, mini main sat. No, this is for a full seat. So when registration closes here in a minute, we have a seat, I think. After break. I see, after break. Okay. So I'm going to take 5 minutes. I got a pee chat. When we come back, 5 of 5 here, top 3 pay, which is chill. 215 chipped down, 33 chipped up in the 215 PLO main event. And we still have the $530 Party Poker Millions main event. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Poker Staples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Stay with me. 2.1 million in the satellite, and all of a sudden things are shaping up a bit here. Things are starting to shape up a bit. Honestly, I don't even think it's worth it in a satellite to play this pot. I hope you make it, man. We're all in with the fives here. But like everything pre the last 3 years, I couldn't care less, right? So it's just recent history with your current associations. All right. Good spot, chat, in 4th place. Ben limps. I'm going to raise, I guess I'll get it in against Ben, 13 blinds. This could be a slow play, in which case we're not doing great, but it can also be other stuff too. Take it down. Bet again against Mace here with our King 10. Go to the match against Slavia Praha on the 9th. Go to Paris on the 10th. That's what I think is going to happen, chat. What is it about Forest that you don't think that makes sense? Call here, I think is fine. A lot of misdraws. We have top pair. It's like a good spot to call. Works out okay for us on 300,000. In a really good spot now to make a run at this thing. We're in 2nd place. 15 paid, 27 left. We've got some runs here, chat. Nick. Oof. You can also jam here with King Jack. I don't know if we're going to get the right amount of folds, though, from Nick, I'd say. Wow, sick. That's a sick one for Nick, making the flush against the full house. Wow. Oof. Jacks are hard to play. Less hard to play now, though. And we are on the soft bubble here of the 215 Super. Check call the turn with our nut flush draw and pair of fives. And we make the nuts. Good news, we take the lead in the satellite chat. We take the lead. It's 10-9 with a heart. All right, so we did lose that shorter player there, which means we're down to the final 9. 8th place pays 261 pounds, so that's great. And then obviously 7th to 1st all get a full package. So we need 2 bust outs, and the short, like everyone's tied at 2 million here, so it's not, you know, that's 13 blinds. We're not there yet. Ooh, with 9s. I mean, Nick should fold almost everything if I jam. The thing is, we almost don't need to, though, because of our stack the way it is. So I'm just going to play it weird. Because, yeah, I mean, like, protect against people making mistakes and, like, raise calling off with ace-jack offsuit and then us having to get into a flip. Like, we just don't need to do that, you know? Listen, chat. Listen. Can we win an all-in, yo? Please. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. We have 6 tables. 2 more to come, including the main event. And 3 people get a seat with late reg over in a minute. So let's see what happens. I'm calling on card luck to change now, brother. This is getting ugly. Wasn't it sick, dude? We really have ran kind of bad in a few of these. But, you know, it happens, right? Yo, this is how poker works sometimes. Like, sometimes you just run bad all the day, and it's fine, but it only takes 1 win. And then everything's great, you know? Kings 9s for 234,000. That's a set. No club. Damn, dude. Sometimes it be like that. Damn. Call. No, dude, no. No. That's actually crazy, dude. What? Oh my God, man. Oh no. Oh no, that's not it. You playing the 22? I wasn't planning on it, but maybe. Based on how this is going, maybe, dude. God. All right, here's the deal. Here's my plan, right? I'm planning to not stream that long today based on what's just happened. I do want to stream until the completion of this satellite for sure, because 3 people get a seat to the mini main. And then also this is a turbo mystery bounty, so to the conclusion of this one too, I think. But the main events, you play till you're in the money on day 2. We already have a day 2 locked up at the $215 6 max. So that'll be coming tomorrow. In the money. Starts in the money, right? I don't know. We probably just gamble here, right? Probably gamble it up. Late reg for another 19 minutes in this 33. We all kind of have the same hand. Ace King's got the edge on us here. We flop a flush draw, which is great. They turn a flush draw. And we don't win. 9 gets it. Try again in the 33. Okay, now in the satellite, chat, if we lose this hand to Steven, the stream's over. Okay, the stream continues. Listen, the stakes are high. All right. Yeah, 530 and 55. We did win our 530 ticket. We did cash the 320. Those are positives. Those are positives. The rest are perhaps, you could say, negative. How's the best way to play this with the queens? We're obviously not folding, but do we fast play or do we call? I think call is probably best. 7's a beautiful turn. Not too much. I mean, 4 or 5 suited maybe, but like other than that, we're chilling. We have to be somewhat concerned of like 6s, but mostly we just feel good. Call again. It's a great run out. It's a great run out. Oh, that's perhaps a bit much there. You could say that's a bit much on the Jack 6-3. A bit much. I'd give that a too much, Elias. If it was me, I'd say that's a bit too much. With the 9-7. Once again, I must say, that's life. C'est la vie. Old A7. We probably win here with the low straight, but I don't want a value bet, especially when both flush draws miss. Kind of need a bluff to get value here, I would think. And we do have a pot size bet, and we do call. And they do make the higher straight, sadly. All in the 215. There's still 16 minutes of late reg here, but hopefully we don't need it with That's too bad. Okay, we will register again. Okay. All right. Damn. This is a historic hour. Put it that way. Yeah, we've had some moments in the last hour. Tell you that, chat. Tell you that. Damn. You would think these are highlights. Scone Bliss, but no. They are not. C'est pas vrai. C'est... What's false? Full. Ah, exact. C'est full. Final table package satellite, 500 pounds locked, one ladder for the package. Let's go, Callum. Come on. Let's go. Nice. We have a flush. The second nut flush, but still decent. Chip up, chip up as well here in the 33 as we pick up aces. And in the satellite, we're 2 of 6, top 3 get a ticket. Let's go. You got it? Let's go, Callum. Let's go. What a print, man. Congratulations, everyone that won a ticket. Bit of an awkward hand to play here. We probably run it, but we can just be up against aces here sometimes, right? But we flop pretty well with not a ton of money behind. Wow. Didn't expect that one for sure. That's a good stack. I like Birmingham PGD. I like it, bro. I got family in Birmingham. I've been there a few times, and I've had a great time every time. No need to call here. Top 3 get a ticket. No need. C'est faux. Faux news. Exact. As in faux pas. Je comprends. The bounty stage of this tournament is starting right now. Max bounty is 975. Average bounty is 22. And there's a bounty in play right now. 2 bounties in play right now. That $44 worth. Do we want to gamble? I kind of do. I kind of do want to gamble here, yo. I think I'm going to. Good luck. We are going to gamble for 2 bounties. $4. 5 or 6 for the chop. Oh, no. James' bounty is gone. It was $7. That's fine. Okay. We lose 100K there. We shove this in the satellite. Top 3 get a seat. King 4 is just profitable, blind versus blind. But hopefully we don't get a call. I suspect this opponent's calling kind of wide, but still doesn't really matter, to be honest. The mini main and the main are still an hour left to reg. I'm still going to wait a bit longer on those. I can play the 33 mini 6 max, but that also has 2.5 hours late reg. So I'm going to wait. I don't know. Call for cheap, I guess, right? Blind versus blind as well. Like, don't think we should fold there. Okay. This is a good hand. Ace, ace, queen, jack. Like that. And in the satellite, we're on the bubble. Let's go back to the PLO where we flopped a nut flush draw. And we still have the overpair as well. The overlay is just a little broken on these. There we go. The question marks means that there isn't like there isn't a buy-in amount listed because you had to win your way in from another tournament. So basically, this is like a. Oh no, this one was actually 25 pounds. Yeah, never mind. I don't have a 25-pound image though, actually. But some of the other ones we played that had question marks are like the final step in like a ladder of satellites, you know. We want Matthew to shove here because we don't really want Daniel to win these chips, but looks likely that Daniel's going to win these chips, which puts us in last. I don't think we jam 10-3. I suspect Cicero call a little too wide and Matthew opens anyways. All right, here we go. We have an ace, so hopefully we can pick up some chips here. Would make us tied with Daniel if we can get it through. If we do get it through, which puts us back into third by 200 chips, but probably Daniel will win the spot again unless Matthew does something. Nice, we get a walk. That's huge for us. Puts us in a clear third, but we can't do anything with the 7 deuce. Do we rejam here with 8s? I think so. I think 8s are good enough, especially with this flat on the button. It's not very strong. And we win. That's good. Hopefully we get a shove from Matthew here. A walk would be really sad. No! Bro. Damn. Ace queen all in against king queen. They hit a king on the flop for like way too many chips here. Again. Brutal. I don't think we jam deuce 6 for 4 blinds. We're gonna get called too wide. Like in theory we would shove, but against what I think Cicero John's actual calling range would be, I don't think we should shove. That's why. Get that through. Do you play tighter on the bubble and one blind more than last place person? Well, the pay jump's really important, especially in a satellite. Like third place is the same as first place here, right? So there is no difference in payouts between those two spots. So you just try and survive, however you can best do that. Whoa, a small raise. I think re-steal here against Daniel, actually. Bizarre. Bizarre. I don't think there's anything that really wants to raise call there except for like aces, kings. I think it's a really bad plan with ace king, which is why I reshoved, because I think just so likely to be a bluff. But we do bubble, sadly. And that's that. That's the end. Oh, okay. Three satellite bubbles today. So the bounties are starting in this. I think let's at least stream until the conclusion of the this turbo mystery bounty. We're also going to get the main event, but I suspect that we'll just stream tomorrow instead because today has gone pretty poorly. There is some satellites to next Sunday's final, so might as well fire that now since we have time and space. So this is to the weekly final of the one that we bubbled today. Yo, what's up, Kevin Martins on Facebook? Good to see you, man. And welcome. This doesn't make a lot of sense from Thomas. It could just be a good hand playing for value, but I feel like it's a bluff pretty often, so I'm going to call with ace-king. The thing, it was a 3-bet and a call and then a raise on this flop. I think I'll call down. Yeah. I just didn't buy it. The story didn't add up there. Because if you're going to call a 3-bet as opposed to 4-bet, you probably have a middling pair and you're probably just going to call the bet on the flop. And if you don't call the bet with a middling pair on the flop, you decide to raise, you're probably going to slow down at some point later on in the hand. So it's representing really like almost nothing, right? Like even a 4 is just going to want to call, I think so. So yeah. Call with a7. The bounty portion of the tournament is on. So if we win this flip, we've got a bounty. We need a queen, an ace, or a 7. No. Average bounty is $138 as well. So definitely a great deal for us there. But we lost. So that's not a good deal at all. Tough one, man. GG, guys. Tough one there. I guess we're all in here. I'm not super happy about it, but with 9.5 blinds and the cutoff, I think we should. The problem being that we get called a little bit wider, which means we're going to have more flips here than typical, but... Ooh, nice. That's very fortunate. We actually had some good news there. Vinicius's bounty is going to Thomas. And we are back alive with 145,000. Great. What have you been doing? Enjoying a life for some personal reasons, or do inactive? No, you can still see me streaming every week, man. See me streaming every week. I've been to 3 live poker tournaments this year as well. In London and Manchester and Glasgow, and I'm about to go to one in Birmingham in October. So some more live poker coming up as well. And yeah, still putting out content every day on Instagram and on Facebook, and videos every week on YouTube, and streams every single week on Twitch. So I'm around, bro. I'm here. Fold here, I think. Fold as well. Pretty good flop for ace king. Nice. Let's go. Take down a pretty big pot there. His deuce gets the bounty of kings here. The top bounty is gone. Damn. Okay. Okay. And 55 main event. We need to register in 42 minutes. So we have ace, king, king, queen. Pretty good hand, I think. Trip queens is good. Just call. I don't think there's any raises with anything, so. Take it down there in the PLO, 1.4 million. We take it down with a double barrel in the 33, which is great. Limp in here. I think we're going to stack off for 14 blinds, but 2 bounties in play. Average bounty of 123 bucks. I think we gamble. So good luck. Ooh, not good to be dominated here. Deuce or 6? A deuce or 6? No. No, no, no. We lose 14 blinds there, but I think worth it to go for 2 bounties in that spot. When are you in Manchester? I was in Manchester in June. We had a stop there at Casino 235. Great time, man. I like that casino. I like Manchester as well. It's a fun place. Fun place, man. But yeah, Birmingham in October, and then there will be one more stop as well this year for the tour. And that will be the conclusion of the year, man. It looks pretty, man, but it's not as good as it looks, right? Drawing to the non-nut flush draw. There's a disconnection in the middle of your hand. I think we have to fold. Let's go, Spud BCFC, the legend. What's up, Spud? How are you, brother? It's been a while. Pleasure to have you here. Hope you're having a great life, just broadly, Spud, you know? Just broadly, brother. We've had a really tough day on the felt. We bubbled 3 satellites, but we're still yet to play the 5:30 main event, so, you know, to come. Yeah, chill day for me, I guess, you know? Bounty going to Kasperi. $600 bounty from O Gamble. Damn, that's the 3rd biggest. And Adam Joseph. It's a $50 bounty. Okay. Interesting. Oh, nice. To get us back in this thing a bit, we're all in with 10s. We're back. We're back, man. And now we're more than back. We're printing. I think we're all in again, honestly. This flat can't be a hand better than A7, right? Unless it's a slow play, but like... it's probably just like Broadway's. Like maybe Ace-8 offsuit or something, but no, it's a flip. It's too bad. We're rooting for more like King Queen, King Jack, King 10, Queen Jack, Queen 10, Jack 10 sort of stuff. But we do win the flip, and we're up to 300K just like that. What a spin up. Puts us in 6th. Dominating. Average bounty of $113. Can we hold it, please? Great turn. Ship it. Now, just be this big bounty, dude. Oh, $50, man. It's $50. But hey, what a comeback. Got one of the min bounties. But we're up to 355,000 in the 215. Good, thank you. Want to go to the Birmingham Open, but we'll have to see what finances are looking like. So busy with football, I haven't stopped. First time I've managed to catch you in a long time. Yeah, man. It'd be great if you could come. There is some like smaller buy-in, like 60-pound events and stuff, but you know, of course, you got to transport there as well. Too. It'd be a pleasure to meet you in person, Spud. BCFC. But yeah, man. Either way, it's all good, brother. And thanks for stopping in. Damn. The Queen 10 gets us $59 bounty going on this 215 table. All right. Hey, KO Poker LV dropping the raid. Thank you so much, man. Welcome everyone tuning in from KO Poker LV's channel. Appreciate it very much and welcome, one and all. Got a few tables on the go here. We're going to play the main event as well. Having a sort of chill end of the session here. Definitely going to stream until the end of this 215 turbo. So to be determined. Thank you so much, man. Let me make sure I follow on Twitch. I definitely do. Nice. Good. Following since June 25th, 2021. Let's go. Thanks, man. Open Queen 8 suited. And win with Queen 8 suited. That's easy enough. The high roller satellite. Nice. Let's get that. Put it on. Sure. Down here is fine. So it'll be like one or two make it through to the next phase for next Sunday. The one that we sadly bubbled today, soft bubbled. I think check and don't fold is the answer here, probably. Induced bluffs is the best way to get paid in this spot, right? We have an 8. It's not the best hand at the moment, but we do induce bluffs from ace-jack, which is sweet. And we chip up really nicely here. Reg closes in a minute, but we're looking very good to take a stack through into the next stage of that. We're down to 4 of 18. There's still an $800 bounty. Still in a good spot. The kings now. That's 3-bet. Rebecca, thank you for dinner.
You're welcome.
I love you and appreciate you.
I love you too.
So I'm going to take off my face cam in a second to have dinner, but I'll leave you on the 215 table for sure. And we've got an interesting hand shaking up right now. All of us are deep. This is... The three of us are in the top three, or the top four of this tournament, so... Big bet from Sergio, call and overcall. What's up, Justin Davidson? Today's runs have been really bad, but, you know, it happens sometimes, dude. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh my God. All right. Oh no. That call in the turn is actually nuts. Holy smokes. Oh, and this is a bounty. Yeah. Full queen 7. So I'm going to have a bit of dinner here. I'm going to leave you on this table, okay? So I'm just going to take off the face cam. Be back in a few. Stay with me. Well, damn, chat. What the heck do we do here? There's a bounty in play. We have sevens against Fernando. The average bounty is 131, but we're also 5 off the money, and we're 9th. I think we fold. And wow. That's brutal. Oh, brutal. Oh, brutal. Okay. 9s win, which means Fernando's stack is really short. We would have won, yes. I think fold is right, though. I think it's the right move. Spud BCFC in the building, bro. Mini main event has started on table 4. And main event is next, but probably not going to stream until the day 2, I'd say. Just going to finish this one out for sure. Steve had some kind words as well about the Party Poker Tour. To anyone hoping to go to Birmingham, I would say do it. I went to Glasgow and never played in a live game before till then. I'm a 11, 22-cent player. I had the best time ever. Everyone was amazing. Staff ambassadors, even Jamie, made me feel welcome and part of the team. Cheers, man. It was great to have you there, dude. We had a great time, I thought. You know? So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Shove with a bit of a weak hand here, but see how it goes. It's not looking great. Oh, you guys didn't see it. 10-4 for 8 blinds here. And did get called. Ace, king, ace, king. We need some clubs. Nope. Okay. Onwards we roll. 10 of 15 here. And 2 actually get a stack through into next week's final, so this would lock that up, you know? Here we're on the soft bubble, so I'm going to put it in the bubblegum felt, even though bubblegum felt has not gone so well for us recently. We're going to try anyways. I'm going to give it a try. I'm burnt, chat. I am burnt. Not that we've played super long or anything today, just it hasn't gone well, so that takes a bit of energy, you know, for sure. Bubble continues here. We limp, I think. Could shove too, but I think limp is better. And stab. And stab again. I mean, we've got a good hand. We're value betting here, but... Oh my god. The set of twos. Oh my god. Don't bubble me again, yo. That's sick. All right. Raul calls with queen 10 suited for some reason. That's really too bad. We will bubble the tournament to the 10. Even dominating. I don't know what to tell you, chat. That is I don't get it. I don't get that one. Feel like that's a bit wide, Raul. Listen, chat. I'm calling it a day, dude. This has been a disaster. It's been a nightmare. I love and appreciate you all. Gonna be back tomorrow because we got day 2 of the 215 6-max, so you can see me then. But for tonight, let's rest and pretend that none of this happened. I will be playing the main event and hoping to make it through to day 2, but you play till the money today. So thanks so much for watching. Till next time, we'll see you later. And...